Have you ever felt like being single is a curse? Society bombards us with the idea that happiness only comes through relationships. But what if I told you that being single isn't a setback? It's a powerful advantage. The Stoics believed true contentment comes from within, not external validation. In this video, we'll uncover how ancient wisdom can help you embrace the single life and turn it into your greatest strength. You'll learn why Marcus Aurelius thought solitude was a path to self-discovery, and how Seneca's lessons can transform loneliness into freedom. Stay tuned, because by the end of this video, you'll see why being single might just be the blessing you've been overlooking. Number 1. A chance to meet many people. Have you ever considered being single as an opportunity rather than a limitation? What if this phase of your life is the perfect time to expand your horizons and connect with people who can transform your journey? The Stoics believed that every stage of life is a chance to grow, and being single is no exception. Being single allows you to explore relationships of all kinds, friendships, professional connections, and even chance encounters with strangers that can profoundly impact your life. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus reminds us, "We are social beings, created to work with others." While romantic relationships are valuable, they aren't the only source of meaningful human connection. Consider this. Many of history's greatest thinkers, artists, and leaders experienced pivotal moments in their lives while single. Take Helen Keller, who, despite being deaf and blind, formed transformative relationships with mentors like Anne Sullivan. These connections were not romantic, but were life-changing. Her single-minded focus on personal growth allowed her to build a network that shaped her legacy. Similarly, think of a modern tragedy. Imagine someone who recently went through a tough breakup. Initially, they might feel lost or alone, but being single often creates the space to meet new people who introduce fresh ideas, perspectives, or even opportunities that lead to a better life. The Stoics teach us to embrace the present moment. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Think of yourself as dead. You have lived your life. Now take what's left and live it properly." When single, you have the unique chance to focus on enriching your life through diverse interactions, without the constraints or compromises of a romantic partnership. Every new person you meet could be a door to growth, wisdom, or friendship. So instead of seeing single life as a gap, view it as a bridge, a time to connect with others, learn from them, and become a richer, fuller version of yourself. After all, isn't life all about the people we meet and the lessons they teach us? Number 2, use your time the way you want. What if I told you that being single is your golden opportunity to take full ownership of your most precious resource? Time. Imagine having the freedom to design your days entirely around your passions, growth, and goals. The Stoics believe that time is the most valuable currency we have, and being single gives you the power to spend it wisely. Seneca, one of the great Stoic philosophers, famously wrote, "It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste much of it." When you're in a relationship, a significant portion of your time naturally goes toward nurturing that bond, which is valuable, but often leaves little room for self-discovery or pursuing your ambitions. Being single allows you to reclaim that time and invest it in ways that truly align with your personal growth. Take J.K. Rowling's story, for instance. Before Harry Potter became a global phenomenon, Rowling was a single mother, navigating one of the most challenging times of her life. Instead of succumbing to despair, she used her limited free time to write the series that would later change her life and inspire millions. Her story is a testament to how solitude and focused time can lead to extraordinary outcomes. On the flip side, think of someone stuck in a toxic relationship where every moment is spent walking on eggshells or sacrificing dreams to appease someone else. Once free from that burden, they often rediscover their passion, learn new skills, or even start a business. This isn't just a rebound, it's the power of having time that's fully yours. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, you could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think. When you're single, you have the unparalleled freedom to explore your interests, whether it's learning a new language, traveling to places you've always dreamed of, or simply spending quiet mornings reflecting on your goals. Your time is yours to command. The single life is your chance to design a routine that aligns with your values and aspirations. No compromises, no distractions, just pure, intentional living. Isn't that the ultimate gift? Number 3. Save money. Have you ever stopped to think about how much financial freedom you could achieve by being single? What if this phase of your life is the perfect opportunity to build wealth and stability without the distractions and pressures that often come with relationships? The Stoics teach us to focus on what truly matters, and saving money is a skill that can empower you to live a life of purpose and freedom. Seneca once said, "Wealth is the slave of a wise man and the master of a fool." Being single allows you to master your finances by prioritizing what aligns with your values. Without the added costs of shared expenses, expensive date nights, or gifts to maintain a relationship, you have the freedom to redirect your money toward what truly matters: your goals, your future, and your peace of mind. Consider the story of Chris Gardner, the man behind the pursuit of happiness. As a single father facing homelessness, he had no choice but to manage every penny wisely. Despite his struggles, Gardner's disciplined financial decisions helped him build a new life, eventually becoming a successful entrepreneur. His story is a powerful reminder that even during the hardest times, financial control can lead to profound transformation. On the contrary, think of someone trapped in a financially draining relationship. Lavish spending to impress or appease a partner often leads to debt and regret. Once single, many people find they can finally save for things that truly matter: a home, a business, or even an emergency fund that offers peace of mind. The Stoics emphasized simplicity. Marcus Aurelius advised, "Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking." By being single, you can embrace this philosophy and focus on living frugally yet richly. Invest in experiences that align with your purpose, like learning a new skill or building a side hustle, rather than fleeting material possessions. When you control your finances, you control your destiny. Being single is not just a time to save money, but a chance to redefine how you use it. Wealth is not about having more. It's about needing less and aligning your spending with your true values. Isn't that the ultimate financial freedom? Number 4, cultivate healthier forms of love. What if I told you that being single is the perfect time to redefine love, not just romantic love, but the deeper, healthier forms of love that truly enrich your life? The Stoics believed that love isn't about possession or dependence. It's about growth, connection, and harmony. Are you ready to explore what love could really mean? The Stoic philosopher Epictetus taught, "Never depend on the admiration of others. There is no strength in it. Personal merit cannot be derived from an external source." In other words, true love starts from within. Being single gives you the rare opportunity to cultivate self-love, a foundation for all other forms of love. Without it, any relationship, romantic or otherwise, can become unbalanced, rooted in neediness rather than mutual respect. Consider Viktor Frankl, the Holocaust survivor and author of Man's Search for Meaning. Despite the horrors he endured, Frankl discovered a profound form of love that transcended romantic relationships, a love for humanity, for life, and for purpose. His ability to cultivate this love allowed him to survive unimaginable tragedy and inspire millions. On the other hand, many people in unhealthy relationships lose themselves in the pursuit of love. They abandon their passions, friendships, and even self-respect to maintain a fragile bond. When such relationships end, the pain often reveals the importance of fostering love that isn't conditional or dependent on another person. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, "What we do now echoes in eternity." This applies to how we love as well. Being single allows you to focus on other vital forms of love, like love for friends, family, nature, or even your work. Imagine volunteering for a cause you care about, strengthening your bonds with lifelong friends, or simply learning to appreciate the beauty in a quiet morning. Healthier forms of love aren't about grand gestures or fleeting passion. They're about steady growth, compassion, and understanding. By embracing the single life, you have the freedom to cultivate these deeper connections, starting with yourself. Isn't that the kind of love that lasts forever? Number 5. Relationships and marriage won't necessarily make us happier. What if the happiness you're chasing through relationships and marriage is an illusion? The Stoics believe that true joy comes from within, not from external circumstances. Are you building your happiness on a shaky foundation? The Stoic philosopher Epictetus said, "It is not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This wisdom reminds us that happiness is not guaranteed by external things, relationships, wealth, or status. Many people assume that marriage or a romantic partnership will fill a void within them, only to find that it brings new challenges and unmet expectations. Take the story of Elizabeth Gilbert, author of Eat, Pray, Love. After leaving an unhappy marriage, she embarked on a journey of self-discovery that brought her greater peace and fulfillment than she ever found in her relationship. Her story is a powerful reminder that happiness isn't tied to another person. It's something you cultivate within yourself. Even in tragedies, the truth becomes clear. Think of someone trapped in an unhealthy marriage, sacrificing their peace for the sake of appearances. They often realize too late that external commitments cannot create inner contentment. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Relationships can enhance life, but they are not its foundation. Focus on building inner resilience and joy, because a relationship should complement your happiness, not define it. Number 6. Self-sufficiency is your superpower. What if I told you the most powerful relationship you'll ever have is the one with yourself? The Stoics believed self-sufficiency wasn't just a virtue, it was the ultimate key to freedom and strength. Are you ready to unlock this superpower? Epictetus, the Stoic philosopher, emphasized, "Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants." Self-sufficiency isn't about isolating yourself, it's about becoming resilient and unshakable, capable of thriving without relying on others for your happiness or security. Consider the story of Helen Keller. Born both blind and deaf, she could have been entirely dependent on others. Instead, through sheer determination and the guidance of her teacher, Anne Sullivan, she became a symbol of self-reliance and achieved extraordinary things, inspiring millions. Her story reminds us that self-sufficiency doesn't mean doing everything alone, but mastering the ability to stand firm in the face of adversity. On the other hand, imagine someone who constantly seeks validation from others, building their identity around external approval. When those connections falter, so does their sense of self. Dependency weakens us, while self-sufficiency strengthens the core of who we are. The Stoic Emperor Marcus Aurelius taught, "Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking." Being single offers a rare opportunity to cultivate this inner strength. You learn how to solve problems on your own, find joy in solitude, and rely on your abilities to navigate life's challenges. Take, for example, Viktor Frankl, who survived the horrors of the Holocaust by depending not on external comforts, but on his inner resilience and purpose. Frankl's story shows that even in the worst circumstances, self-sufficiency can help us endure and thrive. When you master self-sufficiency, you become unstoppable. Relationships, careers, and external events may come and go, but your inner power remains. Isn't it time to embrace your superpower? Number 7. Freedom. What if being single is your ticket to true freedom? The Stoics believe that freedom isn't about escaping responsibilities, but about mastering your mind and embracing choice. Are you ready to experience the kind of freedom that transforms your life? The Stoic philosopher Epictetus taught, "Freedom is the only worthy goal in life. It is won by disregarding things that lie beyond our control." Freedom isn't found in external circumstances. It's a state of mind. When you're single, you have the unparalleled freedom to make choices solely based on your values and desires, free from the compromises and distractions that often come with relationships. Consider the story of Nelson Mandela. Imprisoned for 27 years, he was stripped of his physical freedom, but maintained his mental and spiritual liberty. Despite unimaginable hardships, he chose to cultivate inner peace, purpose, and resilience. His story proves that true freedom isn't a matter of external conditions, but of the power we wield over our own thoughts and actions. On the other hand, people in dependent relationships often find their freedom restricted, not just physically, but emotionally. They may feel pressured to conform, to suppress their desires, or to prioritize someone else's needs over their own. The freedom to be your authentic self, to chase your own goals, and to carve your own path in life is one of the greatest gifts that single life offers. Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." By embracing solitude and the freedom of being single, you gain the mental clarity to direct your life toward what truly matters. You can invest time in your personal development, pursue your passions without distraction, and create the life you envision for yourself, not one influenced by others. In a world that often emphasizes attachment and dependence, the Stoics encourage us to see that true freedom comes from within. When you embrace your independence, you free yourself from the opinions of others and the external pressures that shape your life. You reclaim your ability to make choices that serve your higher purpose. Freedom is the foundation of all other virtues. Being single allows you to experience the true freedom of self-expression and self-determination. Isn't this the freedom that brings you closer to living a fulfilling, meaningful life? Number 8. Physical health. Could your single life be the key to unlocking your best physical health? The Stoics believe that a strong body is the foundation for a strong mind. What if the freedom you have right now can help you build a healthier, more resilient version of yourself? The Stoics understood that our physical health plays a vital role in our ability to live a virtuous life. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Take care to be not like those who are always talking about the benefits of health while doing nothing to preserve it." Being single gives you the time and freedom to prioritize your physical health without the distractions or compromises that often come with relationships. You can focus on building habits that nurture your body, whether it's exercising regularly, eating well, or simply getting enough rest. Consider the inspiring story of Terry Fox, a Canadian athlete who, after losing his leg to cancer, embarked on a cross-country run to raise awareness for cancer research. Fox's unyielding determination to maintain his physical health in the face of immense adversity is a testament to the power of resilience. His ability to transform his physical condition into a source of inspiration shows how essential physical well-being is, not just for ourselves, but for the greater good. On the other hand, relationships can sometimes detract from your focus on health. Shared meals and indulgences, late-night conversations, or even emotional stress can have an impact on your physical condition. When single, you have more control over your routines, giving you the freedom to invest in your health without external pressures. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus argued, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Your body, like your mind, can be trained to adapt and grow stronger through adversity. Being single allows you to cultivate habits that set the foundation for long-term health. Whether you're training for a marathon or dedicating time to mindfulness and self-care, the freedom of being single enables you to create a personalized wellness plan that fits your life. Physical health is a vital part of the Stoic ideal. When your body is strong, your mind can focus more clearly on your goals, making you more resilient to life's challenges. Embrace the single life as an opportunity to cultivate physical strength that will support your Stoic journey. A healthy body isn't just a tool for survival, it's a powerful asset for thriving. Now that you've unlocked the powerful Stoic wisdom behind single life, are you ready to embrace the freedom, self-sufficiency, and strength it offers? Your journey toward a more fulfilled, resilient, and peaceful life begins with a single decision. Will you make it? As we've explored, being single isn't just a phase to endure. It's a powerful opportunity to cultivate the virtues the Stoics prized: freedom, health, self-sufficiency, and a deeper understanding of what truly matters. By embracing your independence, you can shape a life of purpose, build a stronger mind and body, and discover the peace that comes from within. The Stoics believe that a life well lived is one where we control our reactions and focus on what truly serves our greater good. So, what will you do with this wisdom? Will you continue to chase fleeting external validation, or will you start nurturing the inner peace and strength that leads to true fulfillment? Remember Marcus Aurelius's words, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." If you're ready to take this Stoic wisdom into your own life, hit the like button, share this video with someone who needs to hear this message, and subscribe for more transformative insights. Dive deeper into the Stoic principles that can help you unlock your best self. And leave a comment below sharing one way you'll apply this wisdom today. Let's build a community of resilient, empowered individuals, starting with you.